Hello, this is Grace Morris with Settled Christianity. And today I will be talking about a verse in Proverbs. And I will preface this with saying it's an article I wrote a couple years ago. And it is directed more towards girls, but it can and should go both ways. But for the sake of it, I will be saying husband. So, anyway, the verse is Proverbs 31:12. It says, "She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life." And I'm putting the emphasis on all because I will go out on a limb and say that none of us know anyone who's been married their entire life. So I believe this verse is saying that we should honor our husband even before we're married and even before we know who he is. And that can be a crazy thing to wrap our heads around because, it is hard and getting harder to stay pure in our thoughts and in our actions in this world. Because, it does seem at times, it is true that just all around us it's promoting impurity, the things you watch, the things you see. And, you look around and you see half-naked people all over, and even when you're alone, you have your thoughts. And I know we all struggle with this. No matter who you are, you're not immune to lust, and you're not immune to sin. And, I will be completely honest, it's hard. It's a decision you have to make every single day. You have to be willing to, really stand up for that. And, a lot of people act like, or a lot of people think that, living a Christian life is just like this magical thing you start one day and then you're great at it. And that's not true. It's honestly a decision you have to make every day. And, you be willing to stand up and say, Lord, help my thoughts stay pure and shield my eyes and guard my heart, in your own words, of course. Page to go down. And, today's love seems really cheap, It seems to last only for a few minutes, and, we are giving our hearts away, left and right. And, then you walk up to the altar and say, I do, and you really don't have much to give, and, it is very heartbreaking. And, it really doesn't have to be that way, I'm sure you've heard the quote, "Be the change you want to see in the world." And it's very true. We often excuse our poor actions and behavior by saying everyone else is doing it. And that really is no excuse. The world's actions don't determine yours. You can be different. And, again, this next part, you can tell it was a few years ago. I wasn't married. But, I put it in there that I said, I wonder if my husband could see me as I go through my day, what he would think and how he would feel. Would he know I love and care for him by my words and actions, how I treat my family, the way I talk and act around other guys, or anyone for that matter? Would he find me faithful, and would he feel loved? These are all very important questions, and I think we should be asking ourselves. These are just a few of my thoughts and the things that the Lord has showed me in the past and continues to show me, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. And I hope you all have a great Valentine's Day today, and just a good day in general, and love to hear your thoughts. So have a good evening. Bye.